Hi guys, welcome back. And in today's video, we will be discussing the Q1 FY25 results of the all the companies in the footwear space. Okay, so we will do a combined analysis over here. So we'll be talking about the business model, obviously the first thing first of all the companies in the listed space, and then we'll go by looking at how the Q1 FY25 numbers are, what has been the situation of footwear space until now, and how does it look like? How does the coming quarters, or what is the management commentary like regarding the demand and the situation of the entire space. Okay, so first we will be talking about few companies. I think there are around six companies. We'll be talking about Metro Brands Limited, Campus, Relaxo, Bata, Khadims, Liberty, right? And Red Tape. I don't know if I included that. So we'll be talking about all these companies in general. Okay. First thing, let us just look at the business model in like quite like 2 minutes time of all the companies. Okay. So if you look at, of course, right, when I talk about footwear space, you see that these people are selling as it goes shoes and different kinds of footwears. Now the only difference comes here is the kind of brands that they operate with, or are they having their own brand, or they're selling some other people's brand. And the third is a mode of distribution, right? Do they have their own stores? Do they have a retail? Do they have a distribution network? How does it happen? So this is the three main categories, or through which I think the business model varies a little bit for every company. Like if you look at Metro Brands Limited, Metro Brands Limited sells a bit of a premium shoes. Okay, so their shoes ka price ranges somewhere between 1,000, at least from 1,000, and can go up to even up to 10,000, right? And they have various brands, right? They have Walkway, Mochi, Crocs, Fila, so various brands that they have, and it is a mix of both. They sell their own brand as well as third party brand. So उनका खुद का brand का अगर आप बात करते हो, in their revenues, 73% of their revenue is coming from their own brand, such as Walkway, Mochi, and third party brand is, let's say, international brands. Up, I think you all know Crocs, you all know Fila, right? All these brands, they're international brands, so they have the license to open the store for them and to sell their footwear over here. Okay, so this is roughly what Metro Brands Limited does. Then, okay, by the way, just a heads up, all the companies ka business model, as usual, you'll find in detail analysis for each and every companies in the business analysis playlist over there. Okay, here I'm just going to like give you a very simple and a sweet way of the business model in more or less. So the second company is Campus. Campus, on the other hand, if you look, they sell only their own shoes. Okay, they don't sell any third party brand as much. They sell their own shoes. That's where the majority of the revenue is coming from. And here, if you look at Campus and if you differentiate it with Metro Brands Limited, Campus sells specifically sports shoes, right? Aapka walking shoes, running shoes, sneakers ho gaya. This is what they mainly sell. That is where the majority part of the revenue comes from. And these people, if you look at them, they wanted to be as to like the mid-range category. Like, see, if you look at the entire shoe or sports ka categories ka shoe, you either have the likes of your Nikes, Adidas, Puma, all those big brands, or you have something like Sparks, very unorganized way, Sparks, which retails below 1,000, or unorganized way, which your shoes sale करता है, like Abibas and Buma or something like that, right? So there is nothing in between where you can have a price point of 2,000 to 5,000 where somebody was doing it. So that is where Campus comes to provide that kind of shoes at a very minimal or a nominal price point. Okay. Now here, if you have to compare it with Metro, like I told you, Metro is like a one-stop shop. You will find everything over there: heels, आपका flatware, everything. And here in Campus, if you see, majority of the revenue comes from by selling directly to customers, okay, or through their channels such as their e-commerce platforms, platforms, O2O platforms. Whereas with Metro Brands, it comes majority from their own stores, right? They have brick and mortar stores. Then we have Relaxo. Relaxo का अगर आप बात करते हो, they sell mainly आपका चप्पल्स, आपके day to daily wear चप्पल्स आप पहनते हो, they sell that, and the average selling price comes up to in that below 1,000 only it comes, nothing more than 1,000 as much. And majority of the revenue is coming from open shoe footwear. Open shoe matlab like आपका चप्पल. Closed shoe is like your sports shoes जो होता है, where your toes are covered, right? So that is a small part of the revenue. I think you would have seen this Sparks brand, जिसमें अक्षय कुमार ad में आता है. So that is also their closed shoe का business. Here, if you look at Relaxo का majority of the business comes from distribution network. That is, they have the wholesalers and retailers who go and sell to this chota kiranas, and from there, that's how the entire sale works. Less from EBOs and MBOs and the other categories or large format stores. Then you have your likes of Red Tape. अगर आप बात करते हो, again Red Tape का 3 brand है: Red Tape, Bond Street, and there's another one, I think Mode, right? So all of these, they sell again menswear, children's wear and kids wear and women's wear also over here. And Red Tape ka ek खासियत बात है compared to all the other people is Red Tape also has a part of their sale coming from international sales, okay, which means they have some stores in Nepal, Abu Dhabi, UAE, where also they sell their footwears. Okay, so if you look at the Red Tape over here, Red Tape ka bhi majority of the sale comes, if you majority of the sale comes from unka hi stores, brick and mortar stores ho sakta hai, shop in shop, large format stores ho sakta hai, and e-commerce. Okay, then we have the last one, Khadim and Liberty. Khadim and Liberty, again, they are, you know, if you look at it, Khadim and Liberty, they also sell shoes which are under 1000. Unka average selling price ranges between 400 to 600. And दोनों का एक ही business है, मतलब एक ही business, what I mean to tell is they do both, even through retail, that is by selling through stores, their own खुद का stores, either through Coco or Foco, and they also do it by, you know, by doing the distribution network like how Relaxo does. Okay, so that is what Khadims and Liberty both do. Okay, so overall I think now you understand each company ka business model and how they are different from each other, right? The only difference comes is with the price point that they sell. Like if you look at Metro is a premium among all the people because your shoes, I think उनका एक चप्पल भी है, I'm forgetting I'm not able to recall the brand name. उसका that chappal even sells for like 8,000 to 10,000 rupees. It's basically like a rip off of Birkin, or sorry, Birkenstocks. So that is what they do. अगर आप Red Tape देखते हो, Red Tape का ranges between 500 to 3,000. If you look at Relaxo, below 1,000, I mean 600 to 1,500. Even you have their chappals for 300. If you look at Campus, again 3,000 is a maximum price. And if you look at Khadims and Liberty, again 600, 400 to 1,000. Unka price category mein you can see the differentiation. The main differentiation over here among all the brands is price category. And the second main differentiation, if you see, is the channel that they sell. Like I told you, Metro sells through apna khud ka stores, Coco stores, through EBOs, MBOs, and also through, you know, e-commerce. If you look at Relaxo, सिर्फ distribution करते हैं, hardly any stores. अगर खादिम और Liberty देखते हो, both retail and distribution. Red Tape अपना खुद का stores and e-commerce. And over here, if you look at Campus, more through retail and through, you know, आपका e-commerce than आपका stores से, right? So this is how the entire, you can tell, the footwear का, you know, business models are, and you know how are they different from each other. Okay, now if you look at the entire space, one thing is over especially during the COVID period and after the COVID period, we saw huge boom in this space, right? Like the volume growth was insane. I think everybody were clocking a volume growth of about 20%. There was a time I think Metro was doing 35% ka sales growth also. So, you know, there was a lot of competition in the footwear space. And this was because during the COVID time, you know, a lot of people were constricted to this space. They were not shopping and the base was very small, right? And after that, kya hua? After that, you know, there was this huge pent up demand and previous year ka base hi kuch nahi tha. So as a result, वो comparison में कि आपका sales growth, आपका सारा metric ज़्यादा दिख रहा था and pent up demand भी था. So overall, everybody with demand was good and everything. After that, क्या हुआ? When the schools started opening, everything started getting better. You know, we got away from the entire COVID. With the normalcy started happening. One was, of course, now you have a higher pace, and we saw that ये जो भी pent up demand था, you know, people were not purchasing, and all of a sudden they were so excited to purchase. This pent up demand started falling, right? So all of these engines, which they were growing at 30%, 40%, they started coming back to the normal growth rate, which used to be pre-COVID. That is like 10, 12%, maximum 15%. And there were some cases where, you know, in between this COVID क्या हुआ था, उनका raw material का price, जो footwear में आपका जो leather use होता है, आपका rubber जो होता है, the price went from, you know, I think 200 per kg to 600 per kg, I think per kg of rubber, you know, and the price escalation was so high that most of the companies were not able to grapple with it. Okay, inventory losses हो गया, then margins were getting compressed. Then the other thing is they did not have, because these people have positioned themselves as you know, as not a premium brand, they were not able to increase the price. अगर वो price increase करता है, then people were not buying it. So value growth हो रहा है, पर volume degrowth हो रहा है. So that is what you saw across Relaxo, Khadims and Liberty. These people try to increase the price because raw material का prices बढ़ गया और इनका margin squeeze होता रहा ना. So to combat with that, what they did was they increase the price. But as a result, what happened? People were like, अरे मैं क्यों इस Khadims के लिए 600 से 800 दूं? People stopped buying. इनका volume growth भी घटा and everything. So ultimately, what they had to do was they had to cut down on the price in order to get volume growth. Okay, so this was a problem over here. And once when the rubber ka prices started getting back to normal, these people had bought so much inventory. They bought it at such high prices. Again, they were still at inventory loss. So this is the entire fiasco that happened, over the footwear space in the last 3 years. And right now, if you see, like I told you, since the pent up demand is no longer there, in fact, the demand is quite sleazy, right? You will see that most of the companies are still in that range only, like 10 to 12%. They are still are not able to grapple up or go back to the previous pre-COVID levels of volume growth or value growth. Okay. Now, if you look at the companies, I'll just share my screen. So all the data is there. Yeah. So you will see here, companies may I have written over here, and you will see कि like sales growth है, PAT growth है, volume growth, value growth, store opened, and अगर कुछ acquisition या demerger हुआ है, ठीक है? Like I told you, the first two important metrics are earnings growth in any business. आप कुछ भी business करो, earnings growth is the most important thing, followed by your operating leverage if the business is getting it or not. Then since it is a retail business, you would need both. आपका volume growth भी चाहिए, value growth भी चाहिए, because volume growth से you know that people are buying more and more units, and value growth में it just shows you कि like आपका pricing power है. So आगे जाके अगर कुछ situation होता है, you at least have the liberty to increase the price and protect your margins. Okay, and store opened because right now you're doing well, I understand it, but आगे जाके what are their plans? Because अगर कोई भी business expansion नहीं करता है, then as a shareholder, as a business you won't be able to grow further. Then as a shareholder, अगर business ही grow नहीं कर रहा है, people like you and me want to make money, right? So over here, one thing that is very prominent over here, right? Can you? Oh shit! 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. So one thing that's very prominent over here, you can see for all the companies, right? You will see that the sales growth that is there is all negative. Can you see? Except for one company, that is Red Tape. I think Red Tape का अगर आप देखते हो यहाँ पे, let me just highlight it over here. Yeah, Red Tape is the only one company that is able to at least grow at 11.96, right, percentage, and everything can you see have degrown. And one of the reasons over here, you will see they were not even able to clock that minimum of a single digit growth was, as you remember, in Q1 was not a really good space for a lot of B2C companies because they the elections tha, and on top of that we had a lot of heat, like heat waves tha, right, extreme summer. And like I told you, most of the stores में मैंने क्या बोला था, इनका stores का ज्यादा से ज्यादा sale होता है by you going to the shop and purchasing the products rather than an e-commerce platform, right? Then it wouldn't have impacted, because it requires you to go to the shop and purchase it. And because of these heat waves and elections के time में, right, a lot of curfews and everything will be there, a lot of restrictions, the footfalls was less, and as a result you will see they were not able to clock that minimum growth also, like what they were guiding for, at least at 8 to 10% single high digit growth also they were not able to do. So here also you will see very mediocre from all the companies, and Red Tape is the only one. In terms of PAT growth, you see, like I told you, first of all, आपका consumer sentiment में demand नहीं है, and on top of that you had two main events this time in Q1, that is आपका elections and heat waves. Then you are expanding. If you look at everybody is opening stores also at a very rapid pace, right? उनका पहले ही same store sales growth नहीं है. Same store sales growth, most of the companies over here are having a very low single digit या same store sales growth degrowth हो रहा है. And on top of that, if you are going ahead and expanding or adding new stores, right, where will the money comes? Existing stores ही पैसा नहीं बना रहे, तो आगे जाके stores open करने के लिए भी पैसा कहाँ होगा, right? You also everything, the entire cash flows is going over there, and ultimately margins भी squeeze हो रहा है. So of course, PAT is also not visible. Even the likes of Red Tape, if you see, although Red Tape has grown the sales by around 11.96, even you will see over here कि like इनका यहाँ पे 34% से PAT degrow हुआ है, right? It could be because again these people are opening stores at a rapid pace, and again इस बार hardly any sales हुआ है. Maybe because of that you're seeing PAT growth has degrown. The problem here I have with Red Tape is, see, if you look at all these companies except for Red Tape and Liberty, they all have con call, they all have PPT, right? And Red Tape को कुछ नहीं, सिर्फ एक result का एक document आता है, एक income statement आता है, and you'll have to decipher कि like what you want to do with that holding. Do you want to sell? You want to add? You want to increase or decrease? I mean, it becomes a very subjective task over here with Red Tape, right? Because sales बढ़ता है, nobody knows why. Sales गिरता है, nobody knows why. Sales बढ़ता है, थोड़ा सा PAT गिरता है, again nobody knows why. So that is the thing over here. Again, if you look at over here, can you see यहाँ पे Bata and Khadim's का हालत बहुत खराब है. Literally the PAT has been like sloshed, like completely down by 60%. In fact, Bata का हालत और भी खराब है, because for Bata usually unlike other companies where Q1 is a little bit, not that great quarter, right? Q3 is the best quarter because आपका फेस्टिवल सीजन है. बट बाटा में क्या होता है, Q1, राइट, अप्रैल में एंड आपका जो क्वार्टर है अप्रैल में एंड जून, जून इज व्हेन द स्कूल स्टार्ट. सो अप्रैल में जून में क्या होता है, आपको बैक टू स्कूल्स का सप्लाई ज्यादा होता है. आपको वो किड्स का ब्लैक कलर शू, व्हाइट कलर शू, आप और एटलीस्ट आई रिमेंबर वेयरिंग दैट. आई डोंट नो इफ यू ऑल हैव दैट मेमोरी. एंड वी यूज्ड टू गो एंड बाय फ्रॉम बाटा. सो Q1 का मेजॉरिटी सेल्स आता है फ्रॉम दिस. And somehow Q1 is always a better quarter for them because of this extra sales that they get from this back to school item. Somehow this time they were not even able to clock that. Even that sale got missed, because of all these events. So again, इनका हालत और भी बुरा है compared to anybody else. And with Bata also, if you see, Bata का actually there are different portfolios. उनका Hush Puppies है, which is a premium end, आपका 4,000 से जूता start होता है. Then they have North Star, they have उनका normal आपका जो ladies का चप्पल होता है, which is flat wears, all of this. Here also, if you see, 50% of their portfolio is not doing well because उनका 50% of the portfolio comes in this under 1,000 category where the हालत बहुत खराब है. So whichever companies, if you see, Relaxo, Bata, Khadim's, Liberty, right? These people are selling under 1,000 ka shoes. Okay, so under 1,000 shoes was the most impacted and still continues to be impacted. One, because आपका prices बढ़ गया raw material का, you bought a lot of inventory, and on top of that consumer sentiment का demand नहीं है, and people आगे जाके they're going more into premium and premium brands, right? And आपका जो unorganized segment जो है, जो less than 1,000 में ही ज्यादा कैटेगरी, वहाँ पे और भी ज्यादा competition है, which because of which if you increase the price people will go and buy that, because जो 200-300 रुपए का शू खरीद रहा है, आप उसको इसके लिए 50 रुपए से if you increase 100 रुपए का शू में आपने 50% भी डाल दिया, it is for that daily wage worker it is a lot. So he wouldn't care वो खादिम्स पहन रहा है या लिबर्टी पहन रहा है, उसको फर्क पड़ता है कितना सस्ते दाम में उसको शू मिल रहा है, राइट? So that is why you will see all this, because इनका जो भी, like I told you, majority of the portfolio comes from that under 1,000 category. That is why you will see these are the companies that have been finding even harder to recover. At least metro brands जो भी बोलो, in a normal quarter 8 से 10% से grow करते हैं. Red Tape does actually fabulous except for this quarter. Usually they grow by north of 25% only. Only in this quarter they were not able to grow by by that, because I think heat wave and elections had to play a lot of role in that. But can you see here, other than that, all these 4 companies, if you look, अगर आप इसका 2 साल का सेल्स डेटा अगर आप देखते हो, you will see कि like there is no improvement only. In fact, what am I telling you to see? Let me just show you over here. Khadim's India. Let's just go to quarter. Can you see sales have been degrowing like crazy over here? See, this is the time मैंने जो बोला था ना, pent up demand था. So everyone was growing at 40-30% देखो, और all of a sudden देखो यहाँ पे पूरा का पूरा sales is getting sloshed. Hardly sales have been degrowing. Let me show you Liberty. Liberty का अगर आप sales देखो, same to same हालत everybody. Bata. Again, can you see? Hardly any. Look at this period. Sales grew literally 100% over here. Can you see? And after this, can you see? Post that COVID ka rush, when that entire pent-up demand went. Can you see here? Hardly anything. Just look at the halat over here, especially in the 2023 year. Nothing. Then, which was the other one? Relaxo. Can you see here? Again, the same thing. 36% का engine, 40% का engine था. Hardly now. Can you see? Very, very low single digit kind of growth. Look at it when it used to grow at that 30. Look, this was a time when the volume growth was immense. And look here what happened once the volume growth started falling, once the sales started falling. Now I hope you people understand, why it becomes very, very important to track the business. Otherwise, what will happen? You do this, but you also are involved over here, and then you end up losing all your wealth. The problem is not holding the business. The problem is not selling the business at the right time. Similarly over here, Campus ka. Yeah, Campus also used to grow once upon a time. I think this was a time when IPO came. Can you see here? Absolutely flat. Look at here. This was a time after IPO, the sales was really good. And after that, can you see when the sales dropped? Literally here, I showed you, right, when the earnings growth. Just look at how the stock has also been falling. With Campus also, another problem it comes is like, अगर वो लोग अपना price बढ़ाते हैं, ठीक है, then again people will lose out on them. Like you are selling 3,000 rupees ka shoe. If you make it 6,000 rupees, why would I want to buy from campus? I can buy from Nike and Adidas na? And people like to play the entire, they like to get that novelty of, wearing a brand, which campus can never do. You will never go and tell your friends कि like अरे मैं campus का जूता पहन रहा हूँ. But even if you're wearing Nike का 3,000 का जूता, you'll go and tell your friends कि like देखो देखो मैंने Nike का shoe पहना. It's a common psyche na. Brand plays a lot of important role in how people perceive a product over here. So it's more like that novelty is missing over here in campus, let's say, compared to the other brands. In terms of volume growth, there are some companies that disclose a volume growth and there are some companies that don't. Even here, if you see, right, Metro Brands, whose volume growth was at least, I think, in the last 4 years, I think they had at least a 12 to 13% ka CAGR in terms of volume growth, right? Again, if the sales only has not grown, sales only has degrown, volume growth kahan se aayega ultimately, right? Campus ka volume growth is 3%, which is also quite mediocre. See, last time they sold around 58 56 lakhs, and this time they've sold around 58 lakhs of pairs, so not quite an improvement. Relaxo also minus 2%. If you look at all these people, right, um like I told you, Relaxo, Bata, Khadim, Liberty. In चारों का अगर आप देखते हो, there is absolutely no volume growth. Okay, in first of all, volume growth है ही नहीं. Of course, अगर sales नहीं है तो volume growth नहीं है. And on top of that, इनका ASP जो है, आप बोल सकते हो degrowth हुआ है, value growth भी degrowth हुआ है. Value growth का degrowth मतलब क्या? अगर आप last year में एक जूते को, if you were selling at 600 rupees, now that same जूता you're selling at 500 rupees, you're selling it at a lesser price, so you can sell more number of units, but you're selling it at a lesser price. Now that is also still a loss only. Na? Ultimately, if you are selling something for a lower price, आप indirectly बोल रहे हो अपना आपका pricing power नहीं है. In fact, इस खादिम्स का अगर आप देखते हो, इतना बुरा हालत है कि like they told कि like first of all हमारा volume growth नहीं है, volume growth degrowth हो रहा है. Same store sales growth जो positive था वो भी negative हो रहा है. And on top of that हमारा value growth जो है, जो last time से था, Q1 FY24 से था, the value also has degrown by 5 to 6%. I think this is the worst of the lot. If you see, Khadims is the worst of the lot compared to all the other companies over here. And here, yeah. The last thing is stores opened. If you look at Metro Brands, they have 851 stores, and they're planning. They're adding around 15 stores. Here also in Metro Brands, I'll tell you one thing. Earlier, they used to open 27 to 30 stores in one quarter, at least 25 stores. And before the Q3 seasons, the peak season, in Q2 ke time, they used to open around, like 40, or in Q3, right before the Q3 quarters, they used to open massive amount of stores, 47 stores in a quarter I'm talking about. And look at it now, in Q1 only they're opening 15, which means over a year they will open 60 stores to 80 stores. And once upon a time, they used to open probably half of that in one quarter itself. The fact that store expansion rate bhi aapka kam ho raha hai, you're just indirectly telling कि like उतना scope नहीं है business में. वरना आप ही थोड़ा दिमाग लगा के सोचो कि like अगर आपका एक business है और वो business बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है, demand है, लोग आके बोल रहे हैं अरे आपका product तो लाजवाब है, मुझे तो ये I really like your product and everything. Would you not open a same store in many other locations and try to increase your sales over here? And the fact that you're reducing just shows you like things are not going well. The environment in which the business is operating, it is becoming quite tougher and tougher, right? And this goes back to my point that I was telling, in the previous video where I was talking about when do you sell a stock, right? The demand perspective is very, very important, because you can be a great company, because Metro Brands Limited, if you look at the history, quite great management. The CEO, Nissan Joseph, if you see, right, he has been, his entire life he spent only working for footwear companies, and he's not some Airway CEO. He's been working for a lot of international companies, right? He used to handle Crocs, the entire Southeast Asia ka Crocs ka business he used to handle. He was the CEO at that time for Crocs, and then he migrated to Metro, and he's the one who got Crocs ka business to Metro over here, because he used to earlier work there. So excellent guy, fabulous guy. But can you understand over here, that's what I was telling you, can have the best management, best company. Metro का अगर आप shoes का qualities भी देखते हो, very good, premium, everything आप करो. बट अल्टीमेटली जब आपका डिमांड ही नहीं है, आपका जो इंडस्ट्री में आप जो काम कर रहे हो, इतना सारा प्रॉब्लम्स है, आपका एनवायरनमेंट में इतना प्रॉब्लम है, द एनवायरनमेंट इज नॉट कंड्यूसिव इनफ, टेलर नहीं है, देन आप कुछ भी हाथ पैर मारो ना, देयर इज नथिंग यू कैन डू अबाउट इट. एंड दैट इज एग्जैक्टली I feel for Metro Brands Limited, because very great business, but the fact that there is no sales growth, it makes it very hard. In fact, let me just show you one more thing. Metro Brands का अगर आप देखते हो, can you see the stock is really overvalued right now, 84.3, because your PE is at 84. Even if you take 1 year forward PE, it comes up to 70 to 80 because पैटी नहीं है. Another problem इनका Metro Brands का क्या हुआ? These people acquired Fila, ठीक है? So Fila का उन्होंने वो international brand है, they acquired it, they have the license now to sell and open stores for Fila. उसका losses जो है, inventory losses and everything, they've been taking it for the last 1 year. 15 crores का loss था every quarter, and now it is 6 crores का loss. Okay, and I think this entire year of FY25 they will take care of the inventory losses. In FY26 going forward, they will start opening showrooms for Fila. Now at this high valuation 84.3 में आपका पहला sales growth that is there, falling pace of sales growth. Can you see here the sales growth starts to fall from here March 2023 in this area, right? First of all, the sales growth pace of sales growth falls. You're at a high valuation, and on top of that, आपका operating leverage starts to go. I think in the year 2023, it is a disaster for the business. And look at over here. Didn't I tell? आपका जो pace of growth जो है आपका business में अगर वो नीचे आ रहा है, that becomes very very difficult then for that business to grow. First of all, आपका pace of growth कम हो रहा है, and on top of that, you're not getting any kind of operating leverage. Look, when pace of growth was there, look how the stock moved over here, and when pace of growth went, and when you are an overvalued stock, आपका PE जब high है, even if you miss out on operating leverage, you don't, then the stock अटक जाते हैं उस quarter में. Can you see here? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, so that's that over here. And these people, in terms of what is this? In terms of Metro Brands, they've also started acquiring this new company called Foot Locker and New Era. Foot Locker, for example, it is a US-based company. Hai. You would have seen Nike's ka different segment hota hai na? Like, for example, normal Nike ka running shoes. Then there is premium shoes like Air Jordans and all, right? Which, unka ek collections ke hisab se hota hai where they collaborate with the player. So these are sold only in Foot Locker stores. So now they're getting the license to open and sell these in India. It's a multi-branded store, of course, not just for Nike, but various other brands. New Era is an accessory store. So आपका hats and various other accessories you get. That also they're planning to open in India, and they're in talks. And we have to see, I think, the first store being opened sometime this year. So see, ultimately, आप जितना भी acquisition करो, कुछ भी demerger करो, ultimately when there is no earnings growth, nobody cares. So that is that about Metro. Like I told you, it is a business, very beautiful business, but had a fall from glory because of pace of growth gaya, operating leverage nahi hai, and on top of that, if you look at it, volume growth and value growth, both of it are affected. Similarly, in terms of campus, like I told you, campus ka bhi wahi problem hai, no sales growth, volume growth is not there. In fact, unka value growth aap dekh sakte ho yahan pe, value growth is also falling down drastically. 6.9% से उनका वैल्यू ग्रोथ है डिग्रो हुआ है कंपेयर टू लास्ट ईयर. इन टर्म्स ऑफ उनका स्टोर्स अगर आप देखते हो, इनका मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द सेल्स होता है डायरेक्ट टू कंज्यूमर्स. दैट इज आइदर थ्रू अ ई-कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म, आइदर थ्रू एन O2O स्टोर्स लाइक दैट. नाउ रिसेंटली they've started opening that exclusive brand outlet, that is what they have been doing, and they added 13 exclusive brand outlet. Exclusive brand outlet मतलब सिर्फ आपको कैंपस का ही जूते मिलेगा. And as of now they have 270 stores, right? Again, here store count doesn't matter. Like I told you, majority of the sale happens in a D2C way compared to a brick and mortar store. ठीक है? Then we have Red Tape. अगर आप देखते हो, Red Tape is the leader, I can tell you, in this space, in the entire footwear space, because only Red Tape is growing its sales at like at least north of, if it is a good quarter such as Q3, I think you can see 30% से above kind of growth. But in terms of, the only thing is, like I told you, I think market is finding it hard to trust the business because of the inconsistency in performance over the quarters. The second thing is the trust factor is not, I think the trust factor will at least come if you have consistency in terms of performance, but there is this inconsistency. And also on top of that, there is no data, right? Like investor PPT nahi hai, con call nahi hai, even as simple as press release bhi nahi hai. So it becomes very difficult as to like kya ho raha hai is business mein. Like nobody knows kitna stores khula hai, kya hai. Like this store count, like I told you, right now they have 590 stores, 423 exclusive brand outlet hai, 167 unka shop in shop stores, okay? But this is of the FY24 annual report se mila. Now annual report is released after FY24 ka results, na? That is end of that year. We're already 5 months into this new year and FY25, and we're going to start with Q2, and nobody knows ki updates mein kya ho raha hai. Agar koi, I mean, God knows if a warehouse is burnt, anything, nobody knows. Na? You only get to know it in the next year annual report. So that is a huge problem with Red Tape, I can tell, the kind of disclosure you don't get. So it becomes a very subjective over here, I think, an opinion over here. Then like the other 4 companies that are there, my opinion remains very strong on that. Like I told you, very, very tough for these 4 companies to grow because of the category that they operate in. And the category that they operate in, because they are selling sub 1000 shoes, and they are finding it hard to compete because their competition is, one, they can't sell premium products because they haven't created a brand of that way, and they can't even, the competition in the unregulated space is also more over here, so they can't even increase the price, can't even sell more units. So it is like a very jam packed situation where you're getting attacked from all the ends. You're getting attacked from the premium space, you're getting attacked from the unorganized space, you're getting attacked from the customers for no demand, and you're also getting attacked from your own policies where you do not have a really good inventory management and things of that sort, right? So overall, that is what you can conclude the entire footwear companies by by telling this. Like, one, I think the entire space, if there is a little bit of hope, that is only with this business Red Tape. That is the only company I think that is performing in this space and performing or having hope. Other than all, with Metro Brands, hopefully, if the sales growth comes back to at least at glorious of 25 percentage, at least it stands a chance a little bit, with an operating leverage, of course. Hopefully the entire Filaka thing is sorted, and we get to see an operating leverage and increase in pace of growth. That becomes very important. Other than that, for all the other companies, unless and until they get the sales growth and sort it out, it's a very tough sorry, it's a very tough space to operate. The other thing I would say, the last thing is, I think, not just in the entire B2C space, if you look at it, the worst and the most impacted is QSR space, followed by the paints and the footwear space. I think these are the three industries, where you see that whatever problems that happened after COVID, then they did well. And after that, pent up demand went. These are the three industries that are, literally suffering so badly, and it's very hard to find the light at the end of the tunnel for them. So that's that. Hopefully, I'll see you again in another video. I think I will analyze Sirma and EMS, because a lot of you have been asking for that. I need to read the con call for Sirma, Ion Exchange, and EMS, and I will do a video on that next. So that's that for today. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.